So today is Friday, and I made makeshift noodles. So I just kind of cooked up some frozen shrimp with some mushroom, spinach, onion, and some garlic, and I added some rosemary mixed seasoning that I have, and then I just cooked up ramen cup noodles and just made a little bowl, just something to eat. But yeah, look how crazy my hair is. So I put it back brown since um yeah, I just made it back brown. Um, anyways, so I'll just hold it. Sorry, I was trying to find a way to film without being shaky, but it looks like that's not gonna happen. Anyways, let me take these off because it just looks weird. Um, anyways, so I'm obviously back from San Francisco. I have been for the past couple of days, but I was teaching at home because my calves were so sore from walking a whole bunch of hills and I couldn't feel my knee or my ankle. So I just stayed home and taught instead, and so that's what I was doing. And I've also been trying to clean the room because when, sometimes in a small room, two people, you get messy sometimes. And so I've been trying to like clean and organize and fix everything, which has been a whole different process. Also, I've been trying to deal with like Moon Knight things, and then I have 100 things to do. I have like a midterm, 2 quizzes, and a 5-page paper to write that's due on Sunday. So it's just been this whole craziness that's been going on. And so, as you saw in the previous clip, I made myself some ramen. I'm gonna watch a video, probably just watch a couple of my shows that I like to watch, relax, and pull down because my craft fair got canceled because of new COVID laws that are put in place. So we're going to try to move it to a later date, hoping that things will clear up. But I don't know. It seems like it's going to be a huge process, which is so frustrating because I just kind of want to get started and doing different things and just working and getting more income and stuff, and just adding more to my plate to keep me from being lazy and to keep me more active and to keep me more like stimulated, because COVID has made me so non-stimulated and just caused so many issues. So I'm just trying to find a way to make it better. And so I'm gonna go ahead and eat, watch my show, and then I'm gonna kind of get started with a whole bunch of things, and I'll try to update you as best as I can. Oh, 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 hello. Hi, Mama. What are you doing down there? Huh? Want to say hi? Say hello. She just wants snuggles. Sorry, now it is Sunday night. I just finished my paper as well as my midterm quiz, which I did absolutely terrible in, but I have a good grade in my class still, so we're here for it. Anyways, I kind of like updating because I am super excited about kind of just the works. We haven't gotten into details, but I am going to start a podcast soon, which I feel like a lot of people do, but this has really been something that I feel a lot of people really need, especially because um the whole idea of it is being raw and real. And I feel like a lot of times on YouTube, because I have like students that follow me, or I don't know, I feel like being on video sometimes I'm not like, it's not that I'm not authentic, because I definitely am, but I do notice that there's a lot of things I don't like to talk about on my channel. And I think that it's really good to be real with yourself and to kind of like formulate and feel what you feel and talk about it. And so I'm actually going to start with my cousin, who we have so much in common, and we both feel the same way, and we both kind of deal with a lot of similar things sometimes. And it's just super exciting, and I'm so excited to kind of get this ball rolling. We're gonna kind of like meet up and get a lot of the details, the dirty details, and do everything that you need to in between. But like I said, I am just so happy to finally be able to kind of like sit down and do something good and do something that I feel is really healthy, and to allow other people to kind of come together with me and to see like, hey, this is really our lives, and to have other people connect with us on a whole new level, and talk about things that like our creativity, and talk about just so many different subjects, to have that community and stuff like that. Like I said, we still have a lot of details to go into, but that is something that I'm really happy and excited about, that we can kind of get to do, especially since I don't normally get to do all those things. I don't normally get to sit down and have like a really fun thing, to where I am feeling a specific way. Especially because, like I said, this past year, like just the last year, has been so hard and so taxing mentally and physically. And so I'm trying to really find really great creative outlets, like through podcasts and through other mediums, like when I do YouTube too, and also just like my physical art, to be able to really help with that. So I'm going to go. We'll start the vlog tomorrow during class when I'm there in person. But other than that, I shall talk to you guys later. Bye. No, it didn't film. Anyway, so I'm working from home today. I don't know if you've noticed, but I also kind of like recolored my hair. It looks a little more natural, at least semi-natural, because it's like black at the top, but you know what, we're working with it. Anyways, I just decided not to like go in today. I just wanted to kind of relax and take my time today. Sometimes Mondays are really bad, and while I have the opportunity to take my time and to just kind of do what I want to do, I just take advantage of it while I can. Anyways, so I am in the process of, like I said last night, going over and doing a podcast. So I've been spending some time taking notes, looking at tips, trying to find different ways of what we should do, or what would be the best option to do certain things with that, especially with kind of like the mindset that we're trying to go with. And I think that it'd be really fun to kind of like have a really nice sit down area, specifically maybe here in the art room, so that way we can do like a really cute deco wall. I'm thinking this wall up here because there's so much play space with it, and then kind of like corner like my art stuff this way, to make life a little bit more easier and more structured. I think that that would be the best way to go, and also it gives me opportunities to kind of do other things. So don't know how that's gonna work. That's gonna be something that we'll have to figure out together, but we're here for it, and so I was just kind of going over, reviewing a lot of things that needs to get done, when we can get them done, and kind of like go ahead and do that. So that's been a thing. I've been lesson planning, trying to get till the end of the year. As of right now, we have like, I have till February, which is really good, and at least planned out of, okay, this is what we're gonna do, but I have to make my computer shop. I have to go ahead and make a couple things, not worksheets, but like stuff like that, and like set up videos and like do all that research. So I have a lot to do, and like I said, I'm trying to finish that up till the end of the year. So that's gonna be a whole different system of things that I'm doing. And yeah, it's been a little crazy, but you know what, I'm here for the crazy. I think that sometimes I like to keep myself busy, and like my busy isn't too overwhelming. I've learned how to limit myself. And then today I'm also gonna go and download pictures of pieces that my students have been working on, so that way we have different sources and different things to do for the parents to see. So I'm going to go ahead and get that completed. I actually kind of want to see how... Oh, okay. So I haven't really been using any cleaning takes lately, but everything seemed to have gone all the way directly to the bottom, which is good. So it settled really nice, but the Gamsol did turn blue, but I did use a lot of blue, so that makes perfect sense. Because I'm working on this still. I did a lot of progress, but you know, I'll show you actually. So that's kind of like the progress that I made. It should be able to be painted on, so I kind of like started on some of the brick details, and I filled in a lot of the other ones. I need to kind of come over here and fix a smudge and stuff, and I worked, this took like a huge long time there, but it's definitely coming together. I've also kind of added some elements. It's kind of not perfect. I know we're close to perfect, but you know what? It's how I am. I'm just like a slightly non-perfect, and it's kind of supposed to be slightly cartoon, so I don't know. I'm just gonna go with it. Oh, I got glitter on my chin. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, January 26th, and I am back at my classroom, obviously. So I wasn't, like I said yesterday, I wasn't in my classroom yesterday, but that's okay. A couple things are going to be changing today. I'm going to finish up these, and I'll show you like the entries for, because we are doing a gallery show. So typically how my school works is that because we're a public charter school that's homeschool based, each month is called a LP, which is like a learning period. So every LP, the students have to take their work and go to their PLTs, which is their personal learning teachers, and give them the work that they've done. So here at the Resource Center, we offer classes to where they can physically take to feel a little bit more school-based. You know, it's supposed to be like, because they're mostly homeschooled, it's supposed to give them that opportunity to have interaction with other kids. So they turn the work in that we give them and that we do here as work, and like, so they're kind of like workshops in a sense, which is really fun. And so during the end of each LP, which for us is this week, I have this plan. It's a crazy plan, but it's still a plan to where we are showcasing, at least I'm showcasing my students' artwork. So it's a long process, and for some reason, like towards the end where Christmas break was, my students just weren't turning in very good quality work, let alone any work if they did turn it in at all. So and I'll show you some of the entries and the things that they did, which a lot of them are absolutely beautiful, which I'm super excited. It's such a great platform to do, and I think that it's something that we should all do virtually, especially even after. I think it's a good thing to have to showcase, like, this is the work that our students are providing, the love that they have for their pieces. We also do that for like sewing and cooking and photography, but photography is working on a yearbook right now, and then like sewing and stuff, like they have like they're all doing like their own very particular projects. So this LP is just me showcasing their work, because there's a lot even over like the first couple of weeks. I have a lot of students and I have like a lot to do, so that's what I'm going to try to finish up by the end of the day today. I think I'll take a break from it because I've been just doing it while the students have been working in class, which has been super great, super easy. But today I'm going to tackle moving the carts to where they were before and moving the table over and like functioning it that way, because I want to put that desk right next to the window and away from the teacher's aide desk, so the teacher aide can kind of be in her own seclusion if she wants to sit at the desk or over here on the couch. I say she because the teacher aide that I'm probably most likely going to have is going to sit at that desk over there, or, you know, like she'll lounge, wherever she feels, but when we come back at least. Which will be fantastic. Anyways, I also kind of need to kind of like organize, so I'm gonna move all those tables around. I brought in my wall scroll that I got from Chinatown in San Francisco. It's kind of supposed to bring in wealth and money. It's basically the whole meaning of the scroll that I got was have money rolling in kind of situation. But I thought it was such a beautiful scroll to have in as inspiration, you know, of different cultures and things. So I thought that that would be cool. to incorporate, and I love having like artwork and stuff hanging up, and so I'm gonna kind of like structure it a little bit more, like all my pieces that are hanging up on the wall. I'm gonna bring kind of like my drawings down, some of them and stuff like that. So there's like a couple things that I want to do because I want to like incorporate it to our class and what we have in our classroom. So that's always great. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead, get going. I don't have very much filming left because I film a lot. Anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some things rolling. I kind of came into my classroom to like things knocked down, so I don't know if it's like a ghost. I don't know if it's just my stuff is just coming down because all my stuff is coming down for some reason, and like my like jellyfish lights, one of them fell because I don't even know what happened, but one of them fell, and yeah, it was just like a whole disaster. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with that, and I shall talk to you guys soon. Bye. So it is the end of the day. I'm gonna kind of show you what I'm doing real quick. A long effort, I finally was able to get the chain on. I'm terrible with ice screws, so this was a pain, but I finally got one done. The staff did not do it. They just left it there and was like, you want me to do it? No. So I gotta figure out how to do it on my own. I had to grab one of these wire things. This really helped. I don't have a hammer, so I had to like on the thing. I also got this at Chinatown in San Francisco. Like I said before, it's a hanging wall scroll. It means like have, I think it was like FOP or something kind of similar to like that, but it means like have the money rolling in. I don't quite remember the name of it, but that's the wall scroll that I put up. I think it looks really good. And then I finally maneuvered this area to where it's nicer. This is kind of like spread out so that way my student is able to work and function. I need to switch this whole roll. So anyways, so I put the carts like this instead of having the table there to make it easier, and they have access to the hair dryer, which I got to work. And then I put the table for right now right here. As of right now, I'm thinking that the tables will have like students like artwork when we come back, for now, but if we come back and we could do group tables, it will be different. So that way I have storage over here, and I'm gonna put the standing easels up in there. But that's basically what it looks like. I love it when my lights match and they are together. I sometimes am good at that, sometimes I'm definitely not, but you know, we work with what we got. I need to put up that butterfly back up on my door. It keeps coming down, so I gotta figure out a new way to put it on there. But other than that, so far it's like slowly coming together. I need to finish a couple projects so I can hang up the projects around as like decor for the class, and then hopefully I can get posters to put up for painting techniques and then different terms and stuff for junior artists as well. So there's stuff in between, but I think they all look really good so far.